Time says I'm live. Hello, everybody, and welcome to a impromptu. And all I'm going to do today is decorate this brown paper. And this is the brown paper that comes on a roll at probably Walmart. Michael's has it in their packaging section it's near Wilton, where they have the paper bags and the shipping supplies. This is the brown paper that comes on a roll. And I've just got a piece that's 4 times this big, and I've folded it into fourths. And of course, I've got to do a bit of cat herding since I'm talking. There you go, honey. And all I'm going to use to decorate it is some just craft paints, and it's a baby boy. So I'm going to put blue diapers on him, and the pink is for rosy cheeks. I'm going to use this stamp that I made with fun foam. I just cut out a couple legs, a diaper, the torso, and then arms, hands, and head. I just visually just cut it out. So, and then I've got makeup sponges here to put the paint on here because I don't want to dip this in paint and get it really gloppy. I just want to, sponge some paint on the stamp and then stamp it off. And I'm going to work on a quarter section at a time, let it dry. And I've got a window open behind the table, so it's going to dry quickly. It's a beautiful day here in South Carolina. It's not hot at all. It's nice and cool. We've got a mountain breeze coming over from the mountains, and I am thoroughly enjoying it. So I'm going to, and the other tool is my hands, and I'm going to do baby feet. I don't know if y'all remember how when we were kids, we would do baby feet with the side of your hand, and then you give them little toes. But I'll do that after I've stamped babies everywhere using this handmade stamp. And I've got a couple skin tone-ish type tones, natural buff and sun-kissed peach, and I'll probably just mix them up. And for the diaper, what I'm going to do is I'm going to stamp the whole thing in the flesh tone, and then I'll come back with a paintbrush and paint the diaper on the baby different shades of blue. And then the footprints I'll just do in this paint that I'm mixing up here. And it'll probably get all different, variants. But that's fine. And I'm just going to tap this on here. Scott just left for work. And so I'll just stamp a baby down on here. See? It's a baby. Hi, Dawn. Hi, Nashua. But I thought I would do this. I saw Laura, Jersey Crafter, is on. She's crafting in her bubble. But this is just something I need to get done. And I thought I could just come on live and work on it with whoever could make it. Let's see if I can just cover up my boo-boo I just made. And I'm trying to do the babies and everything randomly so that, I've got a good coverage. And put the babies in different directions. And I went to the grocery store this morning, and they finally have toilet paper again. So I got a package. And I wasn't paying attention, and I didn't realize they had arrows on the floor, so I was going the wrong way down an aisle. And then I felt like a bozo because there's arrows on the ground, and I should have known. So then I was extra careful about making sure I was going, the right way down the grocery aisles. But I thought I'm making a handmade gift, so why not make handmade wrapping paper too? And I'm just using an inexpensive shipping paper, that you would wrap on a package. And it's okay if they don't, totally stamp out perfectly. It just points out the fact that it's handmade too. One more right here. Or maybe I'll do a few more. Of course, I want to do the little baby feet too. Hi, Cheryl. Hi, Mary. Yes, I felt like a bozo. I should do, oh, there's a baby there. And I should have wet ones. All right, let's see if I can do this, if I can remember. You take your hand and you just put paint on the side of your hand like this. And then you put it down. You got a baby foot. See the baby foot? And then you give it toes. You go, a big toe. Uh-oh, that looks more like a big toe. Like that. Whoops. I guess I'll just I got to stand up to see where I did the little feet. Bernadette's discovered that she can get up on the blue sofa. And so she thinks she's Queen Bee now. All right. They're not perfect, but I think they're cute. Let me get a wet one, wipe my hand off. And I'll go ahead and complete this one side here. And then we'll have to dry it and flip the paper over. Made a right mess of my hand, but that's okay. I still have paint on me from painting the ceiling in our master bedroom. And you guys, I could barely move last night. And I wanted to stay and hang out with Mary. But then I saw this morning that she had gone for 7 hours, and there was just no way. My head felt like it weighed like 700 pounds. My neck hurt so badly. All right. Probably shouldn't have put out that much of that while this has got to dry, but that's okay. Let's do some diapers in 2 different shades of blue here. So I've got what is this? Blue Heaven. And then I've got Blue Bird, and I've got Ultra Deep Blue. So I thought it would be neat to have the baby's diapers different shades of blue. This is inexpensive craft paint, so I'm not going to go get too upset about getting out too much at once. Okay. What I'm going to do is use the opposite end of the beauty sponges. Instead of using this end, I'm going to use this end to give me more control on the diaper. Or, no, let's do a paintbrush instead. I changed my mind. It happens. You can change your mind. It's fine. So I'll just paint the diapers. Got a little too much water in it and watered it down. And then this baby I'll put in a different color blue on its diaper. And I'll tie the package with blue ribbons too. Scott started going through things in the garage. We keep thinking we're going to do like a walkthrough update down at the house to show, what all we've accomplished. But when we're down there working on the house, we just get so focused on the list and trying to, complete the list. We forget about taping anything. So I'm sorry about that, guys. We'll try to do a remodel update. We are so close to getting the master bedroom done. We need to get the bonus room empty. All that has to be done out in the bonus room is the ceiling has to be painted. The wall that is made of actually brick, we want to prime and paint it because there used to be a window that went from the kitchen to the bonus room. Well, we closed it up when we redid the kitchen area. And now we've had someone come back in and actually brick up the brick side of it. But the bricks, we told them to just use whatever you have on hand. Don't, because we would have had to have bought a whole stack of bricks for like 100 bricks. And we didn't want to go to that expense. So we said, just use what you have, laying around that you have extra from a previous job, and we'll just paint the wall. So that's what we're going to do. So that, the ceiling painted, and then replace the 6 windows that are in that room. And we could actually move Greg out into the bonus room and then redo his room. His room was redone not too long ago. It just needs fresh paint. So get that painted. And then all we'll have left is the hall bathroom to, fix the paint and the sheetrock and that kind of stuff. One step at a time. All right. Come back over here to the baby blue, the very light blue. Okay, one more. Yeah, even with the long, that you screw it onto the roller, the long handle, you still have to look up, and that's what does me in every time. And let's see, we did a light blue. We need to do the medium blue. I need to get all of this done so I can get it in the mail. It only has to go over like one city. I'm just not comfortable going to the baby shower right now. So I'm just going to mail it over. And now I've got this baby pink. I'm going to mix it with a little white just to put rosy cheeks on the baby real quick. So I'll put some pink down. And then we'll dry it, and then I'll flip it and do the other side. If I can get some white to come out. It doesn't have to be a lot of white. I just need enough to lighten this baby pink a little bit. And stir it up. That's still pretty pink. Whoa, I got enough white now. Yeah, she thinks she's Queen Bee, Cheryl. She's been lounging on that couch. It's not comfortable to sit on anyway, so it's kind of fitting that it's become a dog's bed. It's the worst couch I've ever sat on in my entire life. I'm trying to get a light enough pink. I mean, these are little baby boys. Their cheeks don't get as red as little girls. I don't think. So we're just going to put a little boop, boop on each cheek. I'm not giving them faces. They're just going to have some rosy cheeks. Little rosy cheeks. I guess I could give them faces with a marker, doodle some faces in if I wanted to. But I don't know that I want to do it that many times, put it that way. Is that everybody's little face? I think so. All right, I'm going to hit this with the heat gun real quick. I was going to do this all open, one great big piece, but it would have covered the table. Okay, so I'm just going to flip this over. And we'll add some more babies. I always end up getting too much paint on this, no matter how hard I try to be light-handed. I keep thinking I need to add a piece of tape to the back of this to make it easier to pick up, but I've never done that as of yet. Good luck, Kathy. I bet it'll turn out good. I was watching Vicki Brown do the watercolor heart with flowers, and she recommended another lady's channel, and I've been watching her just now. I can't remember the channel name. If I can remember, I'll put it in the description box. But she does watercolor and acrylic and different things on her channel. I shared a link to the video. She was saying to do the little works of art like that and put them on those little easels. But with my family, I know they'd probably appreciate the little painting on a really heavy-duty magnet for the refrigerator where they could see it all the time. Oh, that's good, Mary. I'm glad you've had a little break. It's hard. We're kind of dealing with the same thing with our parents. My mama's forgetting what we talk about. I worry about her, and Scott's mom's getting where she forgets, things too. So as Scott's uncle said, getting older's not for sissies. All right, baby footprint time. I'm not doing any left feet. They're all right feet. I only want to get one of my hands is messed up. Looking at it, and it looks like over here needs a baby footprint. That one didn't do too good. I didn't get it far enough down. There we go. That's a little better. Well, when they do the baby's feet at the hospital, they come out all kind of screwy too, because the baby's feet move when they're trying to put the ink down on the paper. I know Greg's footprints from the hospital are just the most funny looking things I've ever seen in my life. It was like he was not having any of it. One more, then I can clean my hand off. Is that all the baby feet got? The babies all have toes now. That's good. Hi, Janet. Hi, Gertie. Oh, no. I'm so glad you're feeling better, but I'm sorry you've been suffering with a migraine. I used to get migraines real bad when I was a manager. Stress will bring them on really bad. I haven't had one since I quit. I said I wasn't going to do that anymore. Some people are great managers, and some people are great managers, but they can't handle it. That was me. All right, let's give them some paint the diapers. Oh, there goes the mail lady. it said that Scott's, he ordered things to fix the brakes on his car, and they had put on there it would be delivered by FedEx to yesterday, and there was nothing here on the porch. So I'm hoping it wasn't delivered and they were stolen. You know, things sitting out on the porch have a tendency of walking off with people if you're not here to grab them back in. I think she's just going down the street, so it'll be a little bit before she hits our mailbox. She gets our mailbox on the way out. That diaper's just not wanting to paint very good. I don't know. It's almost like the paint below it is making the blue paint not stick. It's weird. It worked fine on the other side. Maybe the paint's drying too much. But I'm not staying on long. I just want to get this paper decorated, and I thought it would be an interesting. So if you don't have wrapping paper, you can make your own wrapping paper. That diaper just went wonky. I got too much paint on the brush. We are not going to worry about it because it's probably going to get pulled off the package and thrown in the trash, because that's usually how it goes. And I know Lisa will be on tonight, right? Laura's on right now at Jersey Crafter. Whoa, too much paint. I think I told you guys I ordered a mystery package of fabric. Well, I got that in, and I guess I'm going to do a project using it. But I need to make a trip to the storage unit to look through my patterns to find something to make. I believe it's a crepe, and it's black. So I got to figure out something to make with black crepe. I told Scott it better not be an omen that death is in our future, because that would make me sad. I was kind of disappointed that it wasn't like something like a beautiful floral fabric instead of just black fabric, but I'll think of something to do with it. That medium blue just does not want to stick. I think all of my paint is starting to get old. I think it's time to do a jelly plate session and use up a bunch of old paint. All right, so that's light. So this one over here will be a medium, the one that doesn't want to stick. I don't know what to do with this paint. It's just not. It's weird. The other two are not doing. It's just acting weird. I think there's too much paint. Too much water in the brush. That could be part of the problem too. All right. Let's hit the babies up with some Roby Cheeks. Becky, can you show it to us before you leave, please? Yes, the $1.99 a yard fabric I got. Is that what you're talking about, I hope? I opened the package and looked at it, and then I put the fabric back in the package just, you know, so it wouldn't get damaged or become coated completely in cat hair. Since most of these cats are light and that fabric is black. I think it's a crepe de chine. I'm pretty sure it's a crepe of some variety. So I got to think of something. There's a young girl I started watching. I need to write down these notes because maybe I'll just do a separate video and do some shout outs for these new channels I'm finding. But the girl I have taken to watching, she travels to like Singapore and places like that to buy her fabric. And she makes the most beautiful things. She likes her dresses really short. And I used to like short dresses until my legs got so they're not quite as pretty as they used to be. I don't want to show my knees anymore. They're best left covered up, put it that way. All right, I'm going to dry this. Hi, Holly. So let's see, I've only been on for about 30 minutes and I got 2 sides done. I thought I'd have it all done in less than 30 minutes. Maybe if I stand up, I can do the other half all at once. I don't know though. Let's see. All right, let's open this up and see what we've got so far. All right. I think it's still going to be too big this way. All right, let me move my water before I dump it on the floor. All right. I was wondering if I should add something in between here to make it look like it runs all the way. Maybe I should. Let's see here. See if we can add another baby here. All right. Let's see if I can get another baby in here. Just to make it look like it's continuous, you know. Well, I got a little too much paint. Not going to worry about it. Let's give him a dark diaper. Dark blue diaper here. And there is a channel that for any of us that like to do the hand stitching, I've been watching this lady. Her channel is called Handiworks, and today she showed how to do, I think it was 40 different stitches. She's very informational and she's a joy to watch. And I think it's Handiworks. I think that's how her channel is. Another one I need to try to remember to add. And he's got to have little pink cheeks. Boop. Good enough. All right, let's see. I can put this. I'm going to move my chair. Let's see here. Move the wipes. Move the mouse. Push the computer back. Let me see what's behind the computer so I'm not shoving anything back there. The glue gun's back there. Let's see. It's not plugged in. Isn't it a good video? She does really good videos. Let's see if I can make the laptop hold you guys up and the paper. All right, I'm going to move you guys forward. No, I'll move the stapler instead. There we go. Now I can work here. I'm going to get this thing covered in babies and baby feet. And I don't try to clean this stamp because it's just made out of craft foam and cardboard. So that one didn't stamp too hot. Let me try to do better this next time. That one's better. I'm kind of out of shot, but I'm dealing with a limited table space. I almost need a bigger table to do this kind of stuff. But it is what it is, so I'm making do. Here we go. Thanks, Holly. Thanks, Holly, for the handy. There's the handiworks gal. I was kind of hoping I'd get my soap from the last homely house this week. She mailed it out. And I bought one of her little window decoration kits. So I'm anxious to get those. And I've started taking a couple classes through Skillshare. Well, because Bernadette Banner had it. First 1,000 people that followed her link would get 2 months for free. So I followed the link and signed up. And Scott said, if you like it, just pay for it and take classes. He said, you can't take classes for $99 a year, multiple classes. And I said, well, you know, you're right. And I said, they're pretty good classes too. I was pleasantly surprised. I'm taking a drawing class, and then I just signed up for a watercolor workshop. So I'll let you guys know how they are. And I am not sponsored by Skillshare. I'm just saying, from what I've seen so far, I think it's something I am going to like personally. All right. I think what I might do is just turn the paper, and we'll do some more babies. And then I'll go back and add the feet and color the diapers and stuff all at once. There we go. That'll work. That way I can get the whole thing done. Oh, back. Whoops. Oh, I should not be trying to do something like this. I still feel like I have a metal rod in my neck, but it's not as bad as it was. So I said, I'm going for it. I want to get all of this accomplished. If I can get this paper decorated and then get the quilt bound and labeled, it'll all be done and I can get it in the mail sooner. I want it to get to the next town before Saturday so she can open it at her shower at my brother's house. I want to make some more foam little stamps. I'd love to do a one-up of a mushroom. That would be so easy. Just cut the shapes out, glue it to cardboard, stick it down. I'm getting a little gummy on my stamp, getting too much paint. I could probably get a second baby out of that. That sounds weird. Get a second baby out of it. Y'all know what I'm talking about. I do her up an envelope album too. I felt like, you know, it would be something she'd use. I don't know if it is or not. All right, we got to do the feet now. So get my hand ready here. And you just put the paint on there. Boop. Thanks, Holly. I didn't know if this would be anything anybody'd be interested in, but I just knew it was something I had to get done, and it's more fun doing it with other people around, even if y'all are thousands of miles away. All right, let's set the sponge down, Becky, before you do something crazy. I'll let this hang off the side of the table. Uh-oh. Flashlight. The other night I went to take Bernadette out, you know, like I do at night, and I couldn't find her flashlight anywhere. So I sent Scott a message, and he says, oh, her flashlight's in the garage. I was like, well, I'm not going to go down there in the dark to get it. So he said, well, there's a square one by my desk, but I had already been out and stumbling around in the dark without a flashlight. We got to Scott's mom's yesterday, and the light at the head of her stairs was out. So she'd been having to use a flashlight to get around. So Scott fixed that for her. Wish my brother-in-law would check on his mom occasionally. I mean, he lives there in town. Greg's just on such a different schedule. I mean, Greg is sleeping when everybody else is awake. I think that's pretty good. Now we just need to give the put the toes on all of the baby feet. Hi, Deborah Brown. Oh, bye, Mary. Thanks for coming. Hi, Gail. My neck is much better. I've been taking, it's a no-name Tylenol, like arthritis medicine. I used to have muscle relaxers, but I don't have any, and I'm just not interested in going in a doctor's office right now. So I started with ice. I went to heat, went back to ice, and it helped a little. But when I get it that far stiffened up, it's hard to get all that to loosen up, if that makes sense. Let's see. You know, it'd be fun to make stamps, to make wrapping paper for, like right now, if you had to go to a birthday party for a little girl, you could do a strawberry up and just stamp strawberries all over some brown paper. That would be so cute. All right, I got to turn this again. We'll put the toes on. Come on, over that way. Uh-oh, here we go. Limited table here. Whoa, that little toe is crazy. Really getting into this project, apparently. Is that all of the feet? Nope, there's one I missed. You'll have to tell me you missed one. Now, did I get them all that time? All of the feet have toes now, right? Let's double check. Okay. I got to paint diapers. Oh, Cheryl had to go. Bye. Nap time, she says. That's because you stayed up all night with Mary, Cheryl. Have a good nap. I'm almost done. I just got to paint all these diapers and give them rosy cheeks. Right now, I'm just trying to get enough paint off that I'm not spreading it. Your youngest likes to make his own wrapping paper. It's fun. And then you show up with a unique package that way. I got enough baby wipes out from a ton of people. I speed watched through the last 4 hours of Mary because I couldn't watch all of it today and take care of Scott and that kind of stuff. He's such a spoiled wretch. I hope he knows it. He says I'm spoiled too, which I would agree. I'm sorry, guys. I got a whole bunch of paint on my hands. I'm trying to get off. Trying to get off enough that I can paint diapers and not get other paint all over it. Okay. I'm just going to leave it as it is and start doing, maybe we'll do the cheeks first because my pink paint's about dried up over here. See if I can rehydrate it a little bit. We'll just go in and I think it's too white now. Might have to put some more pink out. Okay. I just have a little piece of aluminum foil over here that I'm using as a palette. These babies might get rosier cheeks. This one's got a hole in his head. The paper's made a hole in the baby's head. Poor thing. I'm probably out of shot, but I can't fit the whole paper in the picture. Oops, I just painted the flashlight. Okay. Flashlight's now pink. Okay, that's all the pink I need. Now we just, hopefully I can do up enough diapers here. I wonder if she got a package for me? No, she's slowing down for someone coming down the street. Painting the diapers. And if you didn't want to use paint like I'm doing, you can use markers. I just wanted to use that stamp. So that was dark, medium, light. We'll do dark. Medium, light, dark. Dark, medium. Oh, medium. Every time we hear a young person go by with their music doing the boom, boom really deep, we think, oh, you poor things, you're going to be needing hearing aids when you're in your 40s. I guess I should make a card too. I could do one of the babies on a card and do like that. I think the medium blue just dried up on me. That medium blue is driving me crazy. I don't know. Yeah, but they think it sounds good. Being someone that has a loss of hearing, I just want to tell them, you'll regret that because it's hard. I mean, I don't enjoy large group events mainly because I can't hear. Once I'm in a group, I can't hear anything. If somebody's sitting right next to me, if I'm not looking square at them, I can't make out a word they're saying. It's all gone. It's just... I put out way too much paint. I need to do some Happy Mail envelopes up, get them in the mail. Maybe I'll do that and they'll all go out the same day the quilt does. That way I'll only have to go to the post office once. I still need to square the quilt, sew the binding strips together, and then get it on the quilt and hand stitch it to the back. And then do a label up. I'm trying to decide what I should put on the label besides my name and the date, because I would like to put something on it to say for my very first great nephew or something like that. What should I put on the back for the label? Let's put a little water in this. What other information should I put on a quilt label? I guess I could look it up. All right, I got some light blue here. I'll look at chat here in just a sec. Let me finish painting these diapers. Certainly there's more babies that need diapers. There we go. I need to sit down because now I'm straining my back leaning over this low table. One day, Scott says I'll have me one of those large toolboxes that I can stand up and work at and not sit and strain my back all the time. I do so much better when I can stand. All right, is that all the diapers? Baby diaper, 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 diaper. Diapers, 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 diapers. I think that's it. I think the babies are done. I think so. I was thinking maybe put baby all over it with a paint pen. I'll get a blue paint pen and write baby, 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 baby all over the place. And I know I'm wasting paint, but I just don't want to deal with it right now. Holly, I haven't yet. You're in my pile of Happy Mail that needs to go out, hon. I'm gonna try to get it all up. I've got things for Cheryl, for you, for Ann Lar, and for Mary, all sitting over here. And I think, oh, and Sherry Habing. I need to get Sherry's package off. I need to do Sherry's fabric block, and I need to do Beth's. Because Beth wanted a page too, and she sent me one, so I need to get her one. Let me put this water out of the way. And then I'm going to grab a blue paint pen. I think I have a blue. Oh, come on, have a blue. Oh, gosh. Woo. I'll get it off in the mail as soon as I can pull everything together. I just get sat down and I think, oh, you should stand up so you can have them going in different directions. Of course, I'm not writing it all the same way. Ah, look, a baby foot with no toes. I missed one. I hope that's the only one I missed. You guys point out if I've missed any more. I just got to thinking, what if we put O baby on it? O-H. O-H. Wish I had a clothesline so I can, yeah, got to make sure the baby has all his fingers and toes. Of course, the little babies on here don't have fingers. I didn't want to try to cut fingers out. They just have thumbs. I guess they got those little mittens on to keep them from scratching themselves. So let's add some O's to these other babies. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. There's one down here I missed. All right, there's the wrapping paper. Let's see what you guys have been talking about while I've been playing real quick. And then I guess I'll sign off and go see if Laura's still on. All right. Well, I'm going to let y'all go. Thanks for hanging with me while I did baby wrapping paper. And hopefully Kayla and my sister-in-law and all will think it's cute. And I'm going to go finish this quilt, which I dread because I got to get down on the floor to square it up. But it'll be all right. I'll manage. It's just right now the thought of getting down there to square it up is just, ooh. But it is what it is, right? So thanks you guys for hanging with me, and I will catch you later. Bye, guys. Thanks, Janet. You too.